4 of their starting 5 offensive linemen, but that wasn't their problem. Their problem was this guy. Dan, it's Brady to Gronk again.
It was early on. Crossers, getting Gronk running, moving away from the defenders. And Tom Brady is as accurate as he's ever been.
And he also continues to do this. No one does the quarterback sneak more effectively than Brady. That one was on 3rd and goal, ties the game at 7, and then it's Brady and Gronk, and this is starting to heat up.
One-on-one in the red zone, and they've just got a great feel of what type of throws needed. A couple weeks ago, it was one with a little bit more air. This one's firmer, high back shoulder, where only Gronk could go make that big physical catch.
Only Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison have combined for more touchdowns in NFL history. 25 seconds and a half. Oh, Scotty Miller.
What an absolute pearl from Tom Brady. Look at the trajectory of the football. Leaves your screen, thrown over the shoulder to Scotty Miller, who's become a deep threat for this offense. A beautiful throw.
Brady's longest touchdown pass in 5 seasons, 21-10 at the half. Now it's Derek Carr. He's found something with Nelson Aguilar.
Aguilar's been making some plays for this offense. You know, he's a guy that's been up and down, had some drops, but he's become a big play threat for this offense, and Derek Carr loves throwing the deep ball. And then they've got the matchup problem with Waller. One-on-one, is it going to be a fade like Gronk? Nope, one-step slant, touchdown Raiders.
The one-possession game, but Brady just had it cooking. 1st and goal, this time it's Godwin.
Great patience. You can see Godwin throw that left hand up there and continue to scrape across the middle of that end zone, and Brady just patient, and then drills him for the touchdown.
So the question is, can Derek Carr match him throw for throw? And the answer is no.
Pressure in a quarterback's face will always force a quarterback to throw it high. Great job by Winfield scooping that ball off the turf.
And so 2 plays later, 1st and goal. It's Rojo taking it in. Brady winds up throwing for 369 and 4 touchdowns. Buccaneers win it 45-20 is the final. And so Tampa running away. And so, Ryan, I will ask you the same question I asked you just moments ago. Are the Buccaneers the best team in the NFL?
The Buccaneers, listen, I can't say that because all of these teams have been inconsistent. The Buccaneers are right there. It's Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC, to me, the #1 team, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the #1 team in the NFC. But these teams still have to play. These teams still have to progress. I think the one thing that we knew about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is we expected them to get better as the year went on. We expected Tom Brady to get more comfortable. And while they were getting more comfortable, while they were getting better, while they were getting healthier, they just got better because they're going to have Antonio Brown coming out of the break after the half of the season. And when you look at what this team does when they play at their very top level, they are scary. 2 of the best linebackers in the league, a great young secondary, and an offense that can score in so many ways, whether it's Scotty Miller getting deep. And yeah, anybody reading the scouting report, y'all better not say he's Wes Welker. You better not say he's Danny Amendola, Jules Edelman. The dude is a flat-out burner. Don't fit him into a stereotype because of how he looks, because it seems like DBs are doing that, and they are getting ran by. Chris Godwin's been an important piece. And who knew Leonard Fournette was a great third down back and could catch the ball like that out of the backfield? Tampa Bay is utilizing everyone right in their space where they're their best. And when Tom Brady gets protection, he is showing us that he still has the arm to make all the throws. This team is getting scarier by the week. And if you look at these last 2 wins, this is maybe the best 2 back-to-back wins any team in the NFL has had, which is why they have vaulted to the top of the NFC for me.
That's exactly right. And Rex, probably no one alive has coached against Tom Brady more than you have. When you watch him right now, just how good does he look?
He looks like the same guy. I mean, he really does. So to me, yesterday he throws for 370 yards.
Yep.
Throws to 9 different receivers. That's the Tom Brady that I know. And what's going to be scary is this. He's going to get Antonio Brown, who's a better receiver than any of these other guys. So to me, it's like, this is Tom Brady. How good is Tom Brady? Well, why don't we take a look at the New England Patriots? You want to see how good Tom Brady is? I told you guys for the last 3 years I've been talking about how good Tom Brady still is and how horrible New England is. I think we see it.
Well, I think we are going to get to that and sort of put the two together, but that is a reasonable point to make. Right now, the people who talked a lot about whether it's Brady or Bill, the people on the Brady side of it are feeling very good watching that performance.
Yeah, it was Brady, right? It's always the players. I mean, I think the reality is that the quarterback in New England looks like who a lot of people thought Tom Brady would look like, old and slow. And the quarterback in Tampa looks like what a lot of people thought the new quarterback in New England, Cam, would look like, young, powerful. I mean, Tom Brady is literally carving defenses up at 43 years old. The most underrated part of the football team is the offensive line. And here's the thing. If they protect him, which they have, he's the best quarterback in football. Like, that's still the case for Tom Brady. When he is protected, he's the best quarterback in football. Because here's the thing. There's not a throw in a situation he cannot make. There's not a defense that he has not seen. There's a couple times where he sees pressure coming, he changes the protection, and absolutely guts the defense. This is the most talented receiving core he's had in 10 years. If you protect Tom Brady, he's still the best quarterback in football. And I know no one wants to hear it. And I know that sounds a lot with Russell and Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
I get all that. But he has seen more than those guys have seen, and he's executed better than they ever have.
Oh, and by the way, Rex, and I can't believe you haven't mentioned this yet, they can play some defense, too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a complete team. Everybody, Dan from Jump was saying that halfway through this season, this team is going to be scary, and we all see it. We all predicted this team will win their division. And why? Because we know that it's going to go like this offensively. And with Bruce Arians and all that, they're looking a lot like the New England Patriots of old. You're seeing how they're using Gronk in particular. But that defense is still, I think statistically, the number one defense in the league.
They got the best defensive line in football.
Yeah, well, when you combine all those type of things, because they can rush the passer and all that, to me, there's no reason why this team can't win the Super Bowl.
Well, and so here we sit with the Steelers
Also,
on
too,
one
guys,
side
are
looking
we
like a
forgetting-
Super Bowl. Hang on, RC, I promise I'm coming to you, but we have one more very important thing to get to before I can take my first break of the day, because we have the best team in the AFC in the Steelers. We have the best team in the NFC in the Buccaneers, but we're not done, because last night we had the critical Game 5 of the World Series being taken place last night, and Clayton Kershaw on the mound. And our next stop is the World Series Game 5. Jessica Mendoza, Dodgers-Rays, critical matchup between Tyler Glasnow and Clayton Kershaw. And Jess, Mookie Betts gets the party started early.
Of course he does. Tyler Glasnow, by the way, hitting 100 miles an hour multiple times with the Dodgers. If anyone hit high-velocity fastball, it's the Dodgers, especially with Mookie Betts at the top.
And they were on it last night because Corey Seager is the very next batter, and he's going to drive in a run.
It's ridiculous how Corey Seager is a part of every score for the Dodgers. He was the NLCS MVP. He's keeping it rolling for the World Series.
They would tack on one more against Glasnow, so it's 2-0 after one. Bottom of 3, Randy Arozarena. That's his 27th hit of the playoffs.
Oh, watch him get to first base, too. He asks for the ball immediately. He's a weird greenie.
Bottom 4, here's the moment they'll be talking about forever. Runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Manuel Margot is stealing home.
This was amazing in the moment. Clayton Kershaw did not see him until Max Muncy yelled out. And the fact that Kershaw does not throw this to the backstop, I love how aggressive Tampa Bay is. If they steal home, I feel like they win this game.
So it's just that close. First time in 29 years a player is caught stealing home in the World Series. Top of 5, same score, bases empty. Oh, Max Muncy, the 9th different Dodger to homer in this World Series, Jess.
Oh, and watch him pimp it. I mean, he has been explosive. He dropped that bat like a hot mic. That's how fired up he was.
Now bottom of 5, it's Clayton Kershaw battling to stay in the game, striking out Kevin Kiermaier. What did we see from Kershaw last night?
I saw him fight Dave Roberts. He wanted to stay in that game longer, but Dave taking him out was a smart move with the lead. Give it to Blake Trinan to close it out.
And that's exactly what he did. There's your ball game. Kershaw fired up. Dodgers win it 4-2. They're up 3-2 and 1 win away from a championship.
It feels pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty good. I think, anytime you can have success in the postseason, it just means so much. That's what you work for. That's what you play for this month. And, I know what the other end of that feels like too. So I'll definitely take it when I can get it.
Well, in this World Series, Clayton Kershaw in his 2 starts has done just about everything the Dodgers could have asked for. It's the first time in his career he's won 2 starts in a single postseason series, and he leaves LA 1 win away, as we mentioned, from a championship. And so, Jessica, there's so many different storylines coming out of last night. In your mind, what was the key to the Dodgers taking a 3-2 lead?
That 4th inning. I mean, that inning was huge. You felt like Clayton Kershaw was starting to lose his command. Remember, he did not have his best stuff in this game. He walks the first 2 batters. So you got runners at 1st and 3rd. He gets Joey Wendell and saws him off. Remember, this is 92 miles an hour. He throws that cutter inside, gets him to pop out to Corey Seager, and then the curveball, the breaker, the Uncle Charlie. What Clayton Kershaw has been known throughout his career. He actually threw more breaking balls than fastballs, and this for the third out. By the way, the fact that he was able to get the ball to home plate, remember, he did not see Manuel Margot. Max Muncy screams to him. He throws last minute, doesn't chuck this into the backstop. Look how close, inches. Margot scores there after the inning that was happening.